and on with Kara Swisher podcast. She's also the author of Burn Book, a tech love story. First of all, Kara, your reaction to this Wall Street Journal story?
Well, I think it's just the beginning, actually. It's the first story. I think there's probably more to come. I think as he doesn't release this stuff, people will start giving it to reporters, things will start getting out, and none of it looks good for Trump, including this story. Even if he denies it, saying we have things in common, Jeffrey, it creates a feeling, and especially online, that it gets amplified and really weaponized in a lot of ways. So it's not going to end here until he releases these files in some substantive way, which he seems resistant to do, and could be possibly for these reasons. It looks bad for him.
Do you think he's going to follow through on his threat to sue the paper?
Sure. He does that all the time. I think they've got this nailed down. I'm sure Rupert Murdoch didn't. I mean, obviously, Emma Tucker's an amazing editor at the Wall Street Journal, but this had to have had approval by Rupert Murdoch or Lachlan Murdoch. And so I think they probably feel that they are very much locked down on this information. And again, everybody's going to be doing much more reporting. And that's the problem here, the drip, drip, drip. And the problem for Trump is he was friends with Epstein during his most heinous period, right, of behavior before he was arrested the first time. And they were very close, and that's obvious. There's pictures everywhere. And as more stuff comes out, especially that Trump doesn't have control of, the online reaction is going to be massive, especially among his supporters. And that's the real problem here. These people have been bred on conspiracy theories. He's been feeding a lot of them and getting them used to it. And so it's like, it's like feeding children tons of toxic sugar. Don't be surprised that they behave like this. And they're going to continue to do so because it's one of the bearing walls of the way Trump attracts his fans to him.
It's feeding your kids toxic sugar and then calling them stupid and weaklings for liking toxic sugar.
Which you made them.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then there's the Elon Musk of this all. We played the clip of him talking to Tucker Carlson earlier in a social media post on X, responding to Megyn Kelly's statement that the Wall Street Journal story is, quote, the dumbest attempted hit piece I've ever read. Elon Musk said, quote, yeah, the letter sounds bogus. What do you make of that, given how much Elon Musk has been posting about the Epstein files in recent days?
I don't know. I'm sure he doesn't know anything. I mean, these people just say things off the top of their heads. That's my experience. I think it's a beginning story, and I think they're trying to create a narrative here, and probably they have other stuff reporting they're doing. This would be my guess as an editor, that there's this relationship. There was a close relationship. That's really the problem for Trump is separating himself from Jeffrey Epstein, especially when his base is not just enamored. It's at the heart of. It's not like a little thing. It's a structural pillar of this movement. Is Jeffrey Epstein and all that he represents? So.
Well, it's also tied to the QAnon movement. I mean, it sort of is in that same petri dish. And obviously there's crossover with.